wave and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and Braun connects on one. In the air to deep left field. Gone! So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Stoke. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 0-1 the count. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Count still at 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. So 1-1 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. Lied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Chop foul wide of first. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Manny Pena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's a 9-year major league vet. Right over the middle, knee high. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is there, and he has it for the out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Albies is calling for it. 1 away. Striding in once again, Ulysses Chacin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
And that misses for ball 1. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's 2 for 4. Calling a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up, and that's the 2nd out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Josh Hader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Ender Inciarte. Trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 7.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Acuna will be next. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And here's one.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Popped high in the air. Freeman has a play. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Albies is on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Digging in, Johan Camargo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Albies stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready once again, Nick Markakis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Ball 2 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it.
And we'll have to leave it. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kurt Suzuki.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Now catching, number 15.
Right side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now. Lucas Duda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0-2 on his line thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and it's fouled away. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. At the plate, Jeremy Jeffress, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
Meanwhile now, the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Popped him up. Albies shading to his right, and that retires the side. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Popped him up. Shaw over to his left. 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-2 on the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Xavier Cedeno gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And the runner's breaking for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And they'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any. Adam Duvall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Adam Duvall.
Now a bluff here as he'll step off and looking back to third. Acuna at third with 2 away. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Final strike for the Braves. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers is 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. No left.
Just a few miles off the... So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Here's Michael Brantley. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Davies has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, He's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On the move is Braun. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with another 0-2. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Braun. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Aguilar is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That wasn't even close.
Popped him up, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 18 hits in 39 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So stepping in, Manny Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Gomes moving to his left. 1 away. Settling in now, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Aguilar on second. Moustakas at first, 1 gone. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play in the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Lindor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Shaw has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He drew a walk his first time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Kane. 2 down. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Zach Davies, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he sets him down swinging. Zach Davies sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chisenhall sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Hit well towards the hole. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall. He topped out in his first trip. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas has a play, and that retires the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. There's a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Now batting,
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Manny Pena.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner breaks for third. Throw won't get him. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Domingo Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a bunt attempt here. Encarnacion takes it in. The tag, and he is out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bounce towards the mound.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Josh Hader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
There's ball 4.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate. Now batting, Christian Yelich will start it out here from Milwaukee with Brian Braun waiting on deck to follow. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Popped him up. Donaldson on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And a ball 1-0. Shaw, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Brantley's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yan Gomes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. Hader is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there, but he missed it. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hits this one hard the other way. Ramirez is up with it. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. And they'll put the tag on him. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Michael Brantley.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Favorable call in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 39 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. The 1-0. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. A play at the plate. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So here now is the pitcher, number 39. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 5. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Hit back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In is Christian Yelich. Cain runs. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped him up. Moustakas on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Yan Gomes. He went down on strikes last time up. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out for short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller.
Yonder Alonso will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Struck him out, so it... Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses, that's ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. His career line against Brad Hand, he's 1 for 2. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.